Hi, welcome back to Nessa's Nook. Today I'm just going to go ahead and show you something a little bit different. I mean, I've showed tacos and nachos before on here, so it's not like it's no big thing, but I did make a batch a week ago or 2 weeks ago, maybe last week. I think it's 2 weeks ago. But my husband said I didn't have enough of my taco seasoning mix in it, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of that to the container here. Then I'll show you what I do here. I'll bring it down here. Okay, so I have my little Instapot container right here. And usually what I just do is I just freeze what's left. This is definitely more than enough. I don't know what I was thinking. I had a lot of extra hamburger that day or something. I'm not sure what was going on. But one thing about the Instapot is you can actually cook things that are frozen, okay? So what I did is I put a little bit more water down below, and then I had a little bit of the seasoning in there. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this just in the Instapot for like 3 minutes, and I'll show you on that. Then, my husband, he likes hard tacos, and I like nachos, okay? He's been liking these, I don't know really what they're called, but they're like a spicier taco, and he likes the stand and serves, okay? So there's 2 of each. So I said, well, there's 2 of each, so what did you want to do? And he says, just do up all 4. So I'll show you over here. I'll put you over there to the June here. Hopefully I can see what I'm doing here. Let me double check this. I'm not used to this camera here. No, that's what I thought. Okay. So, bring in a little bit here. Alright. I'll stand off to the one side a little bit here. So what I do with my June is I have the container here, right? So because these are the stand ones, you could do it with either of them, really. But what I do is I just put them upside down on the tray, on the thing there, and then with the June, it's going to tell me, oh, well, it didn't today. It's usually it tells me that I have that those are taco shells, and we'll know that and do that. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and cook these for the 7 minutes that it requests for, but I'm going to take the red ones out a little bit beforehand, because those actually do cook a little bit faster, and those will actually burn versus the regular ones. So I will bring you back once I get those out, and I'll show you. Alright, and now you guys have seen me use this chopper before, and let me bring you down here. What I usually just do is I take my onions and my tomatoes and I just chop them together in the same container, so I'm not making, you know, mess in 2 of these. I just push my onion back, and then I go ahead and I cut up my tomato. Now my husband, he'll eat the tomatoes on his tacos, but he doesn't want the onions on his tomatoes. And then as you can see, let me get this off my hand here. This makes, for those who've not already watched us that are new, this makes the really small tomatoes like what you'd get from like Taco Bell or something. Then those who have not watched this, you guys know I make my own queso cheese. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this over in the stove and warm up this cheese to go with my nachos, because I'm having nachos whereas he's having tacos. And I'll put you over there, show you what I'm doing here. His taco shells got a little bit too done. I'll have to see if I have to make new shells for him or not. And then all I gotta do is warm up this taco or this liquid cheese. And like I said, I'm just gonna have nachos, and then I have like the bag of lettuce, and then we will just have to wait for the Instapot to get done. And what I usually do with this leftover lettuce, because obviously we never use this whole bag, is I actually go ahead and put this in a food saver, or a mason jar. And this whole camera thing is weirding me out a little bit here. Okay, that sounds a little bit better. And I put it in a mason jar, and then I vacuum seal it so the lettuce stays with no air in it, so it stays fresher a lot longer. So I will bring you back once we start making the tacos, and I'll show you the cheese and stuff, and I'll be back. Alright, that's already done, so I'm going to go ahead and bring you down here. And my husband, he'll make his own tacos. I don't make his tacos for him. And I will go ahead and just throw some taco meat. But see how nice, it's making a big mess. That was 3 minutes, and that was still pretty much very frozen meat. So that works very, very well. And then I will go ahead and put my nacho cheese on there. Now I did make some of the nacho cheese, like I said, in the half pint, which is the 8 ounces, and then I made some actually in the pint. So like if we're both eating something with the liquid cheese. But if it's just me, then I don't have to worry about the cheese going bad before I get a chance to use it. I try not to waste food if I don't have to. And I go ahead and throw some onions. I like onions on my nachos. Throw a little bit of tomato on here. And throw a little bit of lettuce. And this will be mine, and then this is my Taco Bell seasoning, and my husband will make his own tacos as soon as he gets done with his thing that he's doing, and that's another batch of nachos. So thank you very much for stopping by. You have a very blessed and wonderful day.